originally, I was going to make this video, but then like I was like, you know what, I'm not going to make it. So because I probably saw like that this is becoming irrelevant. But then, however, a lot of people were like, talk about it, and then pretty much the article is popping up. So this is where I'm going to make this video. All right. So today's video, I'm gonna be, talking about, Nicki Minaj, right? Nicki Minaj is like it's like, this well-known rapper where like that she, is from Queens, whatever, Barbie, all that stuff. Okay. So basically, she married, to this guy who goes by a name, Kenneth Perry. If I get it right, or I don't even care. So whatever. So yeah. So with that being said, okay. So what happened was that that he was like threatening Offset, right? Okay, because honestly, they said that this was based on like J.O.A.T.M.O.S.T on the VMAs, because apparently like he was like looking for Offset and then try to threaten him and like make these ridiculous stuff tactics to try to scare him off, and then Offset was just brushing off, right? And then after that, the situation escalated, right? Okay, to the point that that Nicki got involved, and then Cardi got involved, and then that the judge ordered the guy Perry to be on house arrest, right, for basically what we have said. Okay. And then like Nicki Minaj is like do this ridiculous frenzy thing and then try to make it seem like that Cardi B and Offset, okay, call the judge, stuff like that, and I'm like, they had nothing to do with it though. And honestly, this whole situation, dude, it's really corny. And another thing that I really wanted to say about for Nicki Minaj, right? Because this is the thing, Nicki Minaj, was one of the artists that I never really liked or I have any respect towards her. Because when I first saw her, it's like okay, because she reminded me of like one of those second. She reminded me of like one of those hood chicks, right? Like how like there's like some like girls in the hood who's nice. She's like one of those girls where like that she basically just call like a guy corny, or like she'll like put a female down, whatever. Like she'll like do these like unethical things just to like get to the top, or to make her feel like that she's better than anybody else. Like that's what she remind me of. Okay, and then throughout the years though, okay, because Nicki Minaj had been creating a lot of feud with a lot of celebrities though, because she was like feuding with Mariah Carey, she was doing that to Rihanna, okay, Little Kim, and then like Miley Cyrus at one point, yeah, like she kept like going after like so many artists, right? And then Nicki seemed like the type of person that she likes to start trouble, right? But then when trouble goes to her, like she's trying to find someone to fix collateral damage, or like she just like tend to run away from the situation as much as possible, or try to derail the situation. Funny part is that she got her fans, right, to try to make Cardi B's father look like a pedophile, right? But and then basically that they make sure they did a background check, and if whoever the person wrote like post that stuff, because that person doesn't read the agreement terms, because you do realize that by you doing that, right? You okay, they, because some like background check websites, they tell you that if you're going to do that, right, you have to agree that you're not going to use the information to harass you, right? And then by you doing that, there's a possibility that you may receive jail time, or you may pay a fine depending on what they says. But this is something you cannot do. If the guy is like saying that, okay, that he's convicted of 1988, right? Okay, so how is that he's convicted at 1988 for for tape, convention or whatnot? He moved it to the Bronx at 1990. Because if that was the case, then how would Cardi B be born? She wouldn't have been born, unless that you guys trying to say that, oh, her mom is like a prison guard or stuff like that. Like unless like her mom is a prison guard. and it really makes no sense. And that sounds like, that you guys were so fiending to try to find dirt on someone that you would believe anything that was in its own line. Gotten so bad, right, that she even like, threatened this blogger journalist who goes by the name Jason Lee, right? Okay, about like, that what he has been saying about her though. Yeah, and then what happened was is that okay is that that the funny thing is that that she's really dumb, because really though that really going after a gay person, dude, especially when they have secrets over you, that's really the dumbest thing, one of the dumbest things you can ever do to them, bro. Because honestly, man, okay, that I'm saying that if you're gonna mess with a gay person, man, make sure that that your receipt is clean, because otherwise they're gonna like use those things against you, if you ever cross them. That's just what it is, you know. And then okay, yeah, and then like what really was that bad though is that okay is that that she okay is that that she's like still like blaming it onto Offset, onto Cardi B, and then try to, find ways to sabotage it, and then making these ridiculous threat on social media, like, telling them to like, lock their doors, stuff like that, you know. And honestly, dude, she's like a definition of like an internet gangster, though. Like she really is, because like I mentioned, like a few minutes ago, okay, she liked to start trouble, but she doesn't want to finish them as much as possible. She doesn't want to though. And this is someone who calls herself as a queen bee, right, or like queen of rap, right? But then like she hasn't like won any Grammys, right? Okay, and the fact that you got bodied by Remy Ma, like everybody has not forgotten like what has happened though. Because clearly though, okay, that should have been a wake up call for her to stop being a bully and stop like disrespecting artists at one point. That should have been a wake up call. When I heard the song, man, because Raymond literally destroyed her, like literally destroyed every single part what she did. Reveal about her sex life. Reveal about her having sexual transmitted disease. Revealing okay about a whole bunch of things about her family though. Okay, and then from this very day, you're still going after people though, right? Okay, and then when people retaliate, that's where you start to play the victim card and say, "Oh, it's not me. Oh, you shouldn't be coming at me, whatever." No, you started stuff. Okay, and then like and then you're on your mid 40s though. Okay, and then you're like doing this online beef thing with someone who's like 10 years younger than you, or more than 10 years younger though. Okay, those days are really behind you though. Like you're like you should be like taking care of your kid and focus on the kid's safety though. Because the last thing you need, okay, is to like get in trouble, dude, over like some stupid nonsense you had to put on social media though. Like it's really dumb. It's really stupid though. If you guys like like live in New York, like I live in New York, right? Okay, do you remember like that Jay-Z fan, okay, that was like calling out Nicki Minaj and then ISIS?
Look at my Instagram.
Where were you? Is that, are you the
I was
baby in
there.
the corner?
I was
Oh
I was the
my
one taking
God,
the
I see
pictures.
you, yeah,
Look
yeah.
at Little Kim.
Oh my
That's
God.
real Little Kim.
That's crazy.
Nicki Minaj, you're a whack ass bitch. You're a fraud. Bitch, Little Kim, look, we from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
Why don't
This
you like
is
Nicki
Brooklyn.
Minaj?
Because she's a fake bitch. She's fake. They all frauds. Nicki Minaj, you'll never be Little Kim.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question?
Tell them I said fuck them
Okay.
niggas.
So, yeah. Okay, and another thing I wanted to elaborate, onto Nicki Minaj is that for me, okay, that there, it's not only her career ended because of the Remy Ma, right? It's also that her marrying, that guy, okay? Because honestly, though, okay, because that's why that it's very important for people to be careful what they need to do or who you invite in your life, because once you invite that person's life, man, like it could like create a whole bunch of misery and trouble. Okay, because she should never like marry that pedo. Okay, and then this guy, it's like he's like someone, dude, that he seemed like all talk and no action. Like he's someone that he remind me of like this particular YouTuber that I'm not sure if I could say it or dare or not. I'm not sure, but you guys know what I mean. You'll say it below. So yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, because honestly though, okay, no one is not afraid of a pedophile, okay? Okay, the fact is that what you did, to that girl, it's not very good. It's not. Okay, he should have been in jail for a long time. Okay, if anything, they should have like prohibit registered sex offender off of social media platforms. Okay, and it had to be monitored by the authorities 24/7. Okay, but if only that we would have had that time, it would have been a lot easier. But these days, it is what it is. Yet again, I had like there was like if you guys use Citizen app, like they also notify you about registered sex offender at your neighborhood. So yeah, so but you have to like get plus, yeah, Citizen Plus for you to do that. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. Okay, and then like that you have like a responsibility though. Okay, when no as like a public figure, right? Okay, that you had to set it like a good example. Okay, to your fans, to your fan base, right? Because you cannot like do certain things, right? And then expect everybody to really like respect you for it. It makes no sense. You will lose like certain amount of audience, certain amount of fan you have, because you don't know that if your fans could be a victim of these type of cases though. You don't know that for sure. And the thing is though is that if anybody you know who honestly does these type of things, right, or who associates someone type of thing, I can't listen to your music. I can't like subscribe to the things you do, like because I condone these things. I condone all the things that these people do, because it's not really right. Okay, and the thing is though, okay, it's that yeah, no, it's not perfect, right? But it doesn't give you excuse to do bad things to other people. It doesn't give you excuse to that point. Nicki Minaj fans, bro, man, they're like one of the worst fans I ever seen though, because the fact that by you protecting, somebody who's tried to enable a pedo's behavior, right? That says a lot about how you guys think and how indoctrinated that you guys really are. Okay, because to what extent that you have to like start pulling your foot down? Because then you guys can't say nothing about R. Kelly then, because that's what I'm saying, that if you had to condemn him, which condemn him, okay, you have to do the same thing for her, okay? Because listen, okay, because that's why I said that that some black people, man, they got to go to therapy, go get some help or stuff like that, because I get that we all like been through traumas, we've been through these things, but you cannot normalize the negative things, okay, that's been going on within our community. You just can't be doing that. Because then how are you any different from the people that you're against? How are you any better or any different from them? How? She had like a brother, okay, who did that to that woman. Okay, that it just shows that that Nicki Minaj, okay, had been in a household, okay, where that she normalizes the negative and toxic behavior in her household, and then she end up like attracting someone who does replicate the things that she grew up with. Because rather than her just like get some help, like go to therapy, do all the things, it's like she like enable her trauma and then decide to go for someone that resemble her at one point, and that's kind of like reason why that you see her like not being very successful in many relationships. So she's like jealous of Cardi B, as you could tell, because for what I hear that people respect the Cardi B, and that the other celebrities didn't have any problem with her though. Be happy or try to look like you're cool in the public, right? And then behind closed doors she's like does these jerky things, being a okay, arrogant, acting all cocky though, like, you know. And I don't know how you're gonna call yourself a queen, if you can't even control your own fan base. You can't even make a good decision of who you pick as your king of your throne, right? Okay, and you're going out of your way antagonizing people. Okay, like what's wrong with you? Cause it's really sad that how that grown people had to start doing these internet beef though. Okay, all because of just jealousy or that overaction that they could have just like fixed though at the time, but instead they just go along with it and they act surprised when someone checked them. this whole situation isn't gonna escalate. But I could be wrong, But end of the day, I don't really like Nicki Minaj, because for me it's like she's like whack. Okay, she may be the pretty one dude, but she's like someone dude that I just don't respect her as a person. I mean, that's the end of the video, guys. And then be careful, who you listen to, who you look up to. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the people you look up to can end up disappointing you. That's just what it is. So yeah, I'm out.